Hello my beautiful dreamers and welcome back to Life of a Dreamer. My name is Darian Wright. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. So today's video, I'm going to be giving y'all my experience and review of the Lux Skin LED Rejuvenation Wand. So stay tuned if y'all want to find out what that's all about. As a licensed esthetician, I always like to say, we all have different skin, we all have different lifestyles, and we all react differently. Please be careful before you try anything that you see on the internet. Be sure to talk to a doctor or a dermatologist, especially if you are pregnant or on any type of medication. Please do your research and do what works best for you. I want y'all all to have beautiful, glowing skin, but I also want y'all to be safe out here. Y'all know I love y'all. Now let's get into this video. So first things first, if you have been on my channel for a while now, you know how I do these things, how I do my reviews and all that kind of stuff. I got to give y'all a little bit of background information about what we're doing to our skin, what we're trying on our skin. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of background information about what LED lights are, the benefits and uses, all that kind of good stuff. If you are not new here and you already know what it's all about, go ahead and check down below. I will have timestamps so y'all can jump ahead and get into the video, but I got to educate you first. So let's get into it. So of course I'm going to give you guys a little bit of background before we go into the daily check-ins and the results. You guys can fast forward if you want to. There'll be timestamps below, but I got to share the information so you guys know what we're getting into. So I have my notes here, so forgive me if I'm looking down a little bit too much, but I've stumbled in videos before and I want to try to get the information as right as I can. So basically what LED lights are is light emitting diode, and LED lights are those cute little lights that everybody has in their room on the TikToks and stuff like that. So those are literally the same lights that are used in these products. Like I said, LED stands for light emitting diode. It's not UV lights and it's not gonna burn you, and it's good for all skin types. So basically LED therapy was discovered by NASA in the 60s because they developed it for plant growth on shuttles, but they also discovered that it was effective for wound treatments. So it's mostly been used modern times in the beauty industry. In doing my research for LED therapy, pretty much all sources said that LED is safe for any skin tone, any skin range, any skin type. The only thing that was mentioned in a lot of sources is that if you're using Accutane or any other ingredients that may make your skin sensitive to light, you should not use LED therapy, or you should use them, separately with time in between procedures or usage, because those ingredients, of course, make your skin sensitive to light, and LED is a light. Also, if you have broken skin or rashes or anything like that, you want to avoid using this until that skin is healed, just to be on the safe side. And of course, you want to try these therapies and procedures on clean skin. So the uses for LED therapy is pretty much all over your body. You can use this therapy on any part of your body that you are having problem with. And some of the uses include help fighting acne or oily skin, eczema, psoriasis, dermatitis, rosacea, sun damages, and like I said before, wounds and scarring. A lot of the different colors that we'll talk about later on help with like skin regeneration, slows the signs of aging, helps reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and collagen production. So that's really cool. And some of the benefits, of course, with at least 20-minute sessions once a week, you can see a lot of improvement based on what you're working on and based on those colors, and we'll get into that next. So one of the most common colors in the LED therapy is red light or infrared light, and that's going to treat your epidermis, which is the outer layer of skin. That light is going to be absorbed and it's going to stimulate collagen proteins, which creates smoother, fuller skin, which helps reduce fine lines and wrinkles. That's also going to help reduce inflammation and improve your circulation, which is then going to give you a healthy, youthful glow. Another common color in the LED therapy is blue, and that's going to take a little bit deeper into your dermis. It's going to go into those sebaceous or oil glands in the hair follicles, and that's going to basically attack the overactive oil glands and make them like less active, and that's good for fighting acne, and it's going to help kill acne causing bacteria. It can also decrease scarring and help healing of third-degree burns, which is really cool. Another color that you may see in LED therapy is purple, and that's going to help promote lymphatic drainage and help release toxins and waste from the skin, which is, obviously good. It's going to be very detoxing for your skin. There's also the color orange, and that's going to help bring out the glow in your skin. It's going to help cleanse skin, revitalize it, boost lymphatic flow, and help increase new cell production. Another color used in LED therapy is green, and that's going to help treat dark spots or discolored skin by prohibiting the overproduction of melanin. That's going to have a calming effect on the skin as well, and of course help with any hyperpigmentation, anything like that. And finally, pink and yellow are also used in LED therapy, and those are going to brighten dark areas, reduce swelling, redness, and inflammation. It can also treat sunburn. There are many places to go get LED therapy sessions. You can go to different spas, med spas, and of course see a dermatologist. And of course their machines are going to be a little bit more stronger than the at-home options, but luckily there are at-home options now. So I want to get into this, so let's go. So it's been a few weeks since I tried out the serum wand. For those of you who have been on my channel and y'all know how I work and do these reviews and things, I like to try out things for at least 3 weeks to a month, and it's been a few weeks past then. I've tried on some other things in my skin, but this is what my skin is looking like now. I do have some concealer and mascara on my eyes because it's the holiday time. I'm working on so much content, I'm working out, doing all the stuff, and I am kind of tired. I didn't want to be on camera looking like a zombie for you guys, but there is no makeup on my skin. So this is what my skin is looking like, and these are the areas, as you'll see in the clips later, where I did use the serum wand on my skin. So this is what we are looking like, and I want to get into specifics with y'all. First things first, the feeling of the wand. I mentioned how it feels like in the clips later on, but I kind of want to sum things up for y'all right here, right now. It's a nice little tingle. I love the way this thing feels. Now, if you have it up too high, that tingle will bite. So you got to find that sweet spot that works for you. I did kind of shock, I guess I'd say shock. It's kind of like a shock or like a little bite if you have it on up too high for like the intensity that your skin can handle. But when you find that sweet spot, it is so nice. It's just smooth, and you actually do feel like something happening. I don't really know how to describe it, but it feels really good once you find that sweet spot. So another thing I want to talk about is something that I learned early on while using this. I want to say like a week to like a week and a half using this. This was more so of a product that's gonna help your skin feel good. It's gonna do more internal than external, I'll say. It's helping the product soak into the skin. It's also using that LED light, which can help with, like, you know, brightening the dark spots, all that kind of stuff. But I noticed early on that it was more so of like a feeling thing, which sadly you guys can't really experience because you're watching a review. You can't feel my skin, and sometimes you can't really see a difference. But I know from my own experience, what I felt was different. I noticed that my skin was way like softer and like plumper, and it really felt like my products were actually doing something. It felt like it was really going into my skin. So that's something to just kind of think about while you're watching this video. I felt a difference, and video may not capture a difference, but I feel like there was a difference, and I saw a difference in my skin. But I just want to give you guys my honest opinion, because, you know, it's what I experienced, and it may be different for you all. But yeah, so the feeling of my skin, just how soft it was, how moisturized it was, how plump it was definitely something that I loved after trying this product out. So how I use this wand was basically just following their instructions. The instructions are very clear and easy to understand. It says to use this for about 10 minutes, 3 times a week, and that is exactly what I did. But I wanted to try out the different colors while I used it. I'm not sure if I got every color that I used on the clips, but I would break those 10 minutes up into like different minutes based on what I wanted to use, like the color that I was using to focus on what I was trying to focus on working on with my skin. I know I used a lot of the red light because that helps with like the circulation and regeneration and things like that. I went back and forth between like the green and blue and yellow light, not necessarily any of the pink. I don't think I used the pink light at all. Like I said, the red is for like wrinkles and helping to improve like circulation, stuff like that. The green light is for discolored skin or like helping with the dark spots and stuff like that. And the blue light is for like oily acne skin. So if I had a breakout, I would kind of use the blue light and focus on that area. And also the yellow light is to brighten skin, and we always want some brightened, glowing skin. So I would go between those colors and just break that 10-minute time period down into, like, if I was gonna do all red for one day, I'd do all red for 10 minutes. Or if I was gonna do red and blue or like red and yellow, I'd break it down into like 5 minutes each, like something like that, because I didn't want to go overboard. And also, the level that I used that was comfortable for my skin was between 2 and 3. Some days my skin was more sensitive, I guess, so I would have to use a 2, and then some days I could handle a 3. I think mostly I stayed on 3, if I remember correctly. I think mostly I stayed on the level 3, and that was enough for my skin. If I went any higher to like level 4 or anything, it would bite. So I kind of stayed in that 2 to 3 level range during this whole experimentation, and that's just what worked for me. So you're definitely gonna have to find out what works for you, because 2 or 3 may be too intense for you. You may have to stick to one, so you'll figure it out if you try this out for yourself. Now, I did not use this on any other part of my body because the instructions say that it is suitable for the face and neck. If you want to try this out and try it on any other parts of your body, you can. I may try it out. I don't know. I'm not sure just because I want to stick to the directions. But yeah, it says it's suitable for face and neck, and that's the only places that I tried it out. As far as battery life on this thing, it lasted me pretty well. Like I said, I did this 3 times a week, 10 minutes each time, so 30 minutes a week, and then the battery will be dead, so I just have to charge it after those 3 times and move on to the next week. So that was really simple. Now, those are just some of the basics that I wanted to cover with you guys as far as my experience. Now, let's get into these clips. So the instructions say that your skin has to be moisturized with a water-based serum or moisturizer. So I'm going to go in with my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Cream Gel. It has hyaluronic acid, so that's really good. I'm going to go in with that first before we start using it. It's starting to feel a little warm. I'm going to increase it to level 2. And I'm just focusing on going up. You never want to drag the skin down. So it's been about 5 minutes. Now I'm going to switch to yellow. The 10 minutes are done and my skin feels really nice. There was like a slightly warm sensation, nothing major. My skin feels really soft. I don't know if that's just because of the Neutrogena or because of the wand, but yeah, this is what the first session, 10 minutes, looks like. So that is it, beautiful people. These are my results. Like I said, it's been a few weeks since trying out the product for a whole month, and I have tried other things on my skin since then, but these are my results. This is what my skin is looking like now. I definitely notice a difference. I definitely feel a difference. Like I said before, it was more so of a physical thing with me, just the feeling of my skin and how soft it was. So I'm definitely happy with the results. It's definitely going to stay a part of my skincare routine. I love the LED wand so much. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I gave you guys some things to think about, some things to try out maybe. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And if you like what you saw today, don't forget to subscribe down below and hit that bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. Of course, I will have everything linked down below for y'all so y'all can check it out for yourself. Don't forget to follow me on my social media and stay tuned for the next one. Bye.